Good evening, everybody. This is John Connolly, high atop Braemar's West Arena for Game 5. Championship Sunday of the 33rd Bob O'Connor Tournament. 7 championship games today. This is Game 6. Edina Black, wearing green, will face Wayzata Blue, and I gotta tell you, I can handle this. Last game was Edina White wearing green and Edina Green and a black wearing white or something like that. It was not easy. So anyway, looking forward to this one. I have seen Edina Black play 2 games this weekend. They looked pretty good. Have yet to see Wayzata. Wayzata is going to go with just 3 defense and 3 forward lines. Edina's got 3 forward lines and 2 sets of defense, or 4 defense. In goal, Aiden Teisty. Aiden Teisty in goal for Wayzata. And down on the other end, it's Connor Salisbury for Edina. Squaring up into the face-off circle, this is Henry Bergeson. Bergeson looks across, and I think he sees Anderson. Looks like Anderson in the middle there. Face-off's controlled by Wayzata. Early scoring chances and 2 huge saves right off the bat by Salisbury. Point blank, Iverson and Anderson got some good looks at it. This is a weak side opportunity with a 3rd big save, and it's a flurry of activity. Pretty exciting start to this one. I want to thank you for watching. My name is John Connolly, and I'm joined by our producer and cameraman, Joe Henches. Joe, doing a great job. Would not be possible without him.
This is Steve Vellner on behalf of the entire Edina Hockey Association. We want to thank all of our participants and members for the 33rd annual Edina Bob O'Connor Hockey Tournament.
And that's Steve Vellner, Edina Hockey Association president. I think it's the 60th year, something like that, of the Edina Hockey Association. Wouldn't be possible without the work of people like Steve and others. Big shot from the point, looking for a tip down low, and it's a rebound goal, banged into the back of the net. Will Nolofsky makes it 1-0 Edina. We're less than 1 minute in, scoring 48 seconds in. Will Nolofsky picking up the spare change, and it's 1-0. We'll take a pause here when the public address reads off. It's like a tin can, a lot of trouble hearing all the sounds in here. I do want to make sure we get those assists properly credited, so just bear with me when public address announcer Robin Cook goes to read those. I will just mute myself to make sure I hear it. Early lead, 1-0 for Edina Black. 2-0 for Edina Black. This one just comes a few seconds after the first. Edina leads 2-0. So Robin Cook has yet to read off the first goal. We've yet to get the first one on the board. We'll just put both of them up at the same time. It goes from love to 2-0. Early safety. We're just 70 seconds in, and Edina's already on top, 2-0. For Wayzata, this is Podiak throwing it down to the end wall. Johnson gets there first for Edina. Podiak kept in at the point by Phillips. Phillips' shot goes just wide. There's a net that gets dislodged. Nolofsky with the goal. Guzik and Olsen with the assist, 6 from 12 and 10. Second goal, Harry Chapdelaine. So the first one goes in the books as Nolofsky from Trevor Olsen and Andrew Guzik. Second one is Henry Chapdelaine with an assist to Aiden Johnson. Less than 2 minutes in, Edina comfortably opening up a 2-0 margin. We'll see if Wayzata can answer back. Next goal is a big one. Certainly next goal is a big one. Here comes Nolofsky. He goes rink wide. It's a streaking Freeland. His name is Kell. It's spelled K-J-E-L-L. It's not a silent K. It's not Shell Freeland. Kell with a silent J. This pass doesn't quite connect. Back into his own end. Wenzel. Jackson Wenzel tries to break out on our direction, looking for Jack Iverson. Eventually clears it out to the neutral zone, and this one winds up onto the stick of Podiak. Podiak dumps it in and goes for a line change. Iverson in pursuit. He's joined on the forecheck by Anderson. Scandinavians out here in full force. Iverson, Anderson, Johnson, Olsen. Bergeson. We are in the state of hockey. We are in Minnesota. Neutral zone. Here comes Freeland. Drop pass. They go back to Freeland. Doesn't quite connect. Nice play there over on that far wing. I think, just want to confirm on my line chart here, I seem to be missing number 9 for some reason. Let me get my program out. Jack Iverson enters the zone. His shot, it sails in on goal, and it quickly gets covered up. 2-0 the score early. We are just 3 minutes, 7 seconds into the game on this one.
Punch Bowl Social, located at St. Louis Park's West End, is a fun-filled destination for groups large or small, and an ideal venue for a season-ending team party.
Kept in at the point. Just 3 defense. Can't mention that enough. Ike Snustad, one of the 3 defensemen for Wayzata, gets another chance. This time he dumps it down to the end wall. Rings the boards, and it's Stephen Musokranov. Say that 3 times fast. Tick down along the wall. Trying to kick it ahead is Karn. They look out in the slot for Elvis Rotter. This one goes just up over the crossbar. Keeps it at 2-0. Karn out front. Couple whacks at it by the Moose. Unable to convert. Musokranov gets one more shot at it and leaves it over for his line mate Karn. Breaking out, just slides through the hole in the stick of Chapdelaine, and now they'll try the other side, and he does the same to Rankin. Opportunity for Wayzata to gain the zone. This is, I think that's Ike Snustad. Yes, it is. He tucks. One of the challenges I've had today, a lot of Gretzky-esque shirt tucking today. Ponytails when you do the girls and women's games, not a problem today, but got the opposite with the tuck. Tag up offsides, our first Bantam championship game of the day. You'll notice a big difference if you've been with us throughout. This one goes the length of the ice. They wave off icing. Breakout opportunity for Jackson Phillips. Turn the puck over momentarily. Great forecheck there. Got 2 number 12s. Let me just confirm. I'm going to have to double check the line chart I was given. Trevor Olsen is number 12. Trig Johnson is not number 12. Trig Johnson, he wears number 9. Okay, that sounds better. And we got Trig and Aiden Johnson. I'll do my best to call them by their first names. No promises. Coming up on the midpoint of the first period, shots are pretty even. Wayzata's mustered 6, Edina with 5, but the all-important goals category, Edina's got 2. Wayzata yet to score.
Hey hockey fans, this is Robbie Hope. The snow is melting and soon the grass will be growing. Mow, blow, edge, and trim, all at a great price. If you're in the Indian Hills, contact me at 612-803-2423.
In excess, the devil inside blaring over the loudspeakers. Robin Cook on the public address. He will work by the time this is up today. He will have worked probably 90 games across the 4 Edina youth tournaments. Can't thank Robin enough for his efforts. And if you're here, you can hear it. Oh, nice point blank shot there on the backside by Chapdelaine. He's already scored once. That would have been another. As I was saying, I will do my best to let you know what you're missing here as they play the buffer music, which has been quite good. Just one bounces up over the stick. Iverson, he had a chance on the back door. Nice centering pass there from Anderson. Anderson, Iverson, and Unitan, one of the lines for Wayzata. had a few scoring chances already. Here comes Chapdelaine. He goes far side. Trig Johnson gets it down to the end wall, and in pursuit is Kel Freeland. Let's go the other way. This is Jack Iverson. Gains the red line, gains the blue. And it's a shot on goal, but it came actually off of an Edina stick. Now Johnson's trying to figure out what to do with it. That is Aiden Johnson. We got Trig is 9 and Aiden is 16. What's that Mike Doty song? I went to school with 27 Jennifers. Well, I went to school with about 639 Johnsons growing up in Edina back in the day. Taking it down along the far wall. Unable to connect on that centering pass, gives Wayzata an opportunity. Here comes Karn firing up the middle. Edina with a nice breakout, rink-wide pass all the way across. It's Nalofsky out to Rankin. Rankin takes it down to the end wall. Looking for a line mate to pass to was Pontiac, but unable to quite connect. This is going to go for icing.
Missing Pieces Escape Games is a family-owned and operated escape room in Edina. With games that are designed to be family-friendly and fun for all ages, this is your chance to be Sherlock Holmes, Laura Croft, or James Bond. Book today at missingpiecesmn.com.
Can't thank our sponsors enough. Edina Hockey Association is primarily responsible for today's online streaming, brought to you from Sports Content Management. Some of the costs have been offset a little bit on the production side from our sponsors, which is very much appreciated. So Missing Pieces, Punch Bowl, Red and Black, and a few others that we'll be hearing from as the game goes on. Face-off comes down into Wayzata's end as they played the puck above the shoulder with the stick. Face-off comes down all the way into their end. Breaking out along the far wall, but kept it at the point. This is Aiden. Aiden with a shot in the direction of the goal. Doesn't quite connect and allows Wayzata to clear the zone, even if they're not able to break out cleanly. Get a stoppage of play, and now it's a face-off coming just in front of the Edina bench. Aiden circles behind his goal, runs into, I think that's Fuzzy. No, I'm sorry, that's Iverson. I had a goalie last game whose name was, well, one of the early games today, his name was Fuzz. And this one is, that's a nickname. This guy's actually last name, Nolan Fuzzy, right wing in this game. Streaking through the neutral zone, chipping it, trying to get around the defenders, running all the way to the goal is Aiden. Great defensive play there by Jackson Phillips to break it up. Throwing the length of the ice, we're going to get a face-off, bringing it back down with the icing call.
Looking for a professionally run off-season spring or fall development league? Go to redandblackleagues.com. The Red and Black League offers both high school and youth levels. Join Minnesota's #1 developmental hockey league by visiting redandblackleagues.com.
Face-off comes to the left of goaltender Teisty, Aiden Teisty. It's not really spelled the way that sounds. T-H-E-I-S-T-E. To the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Edina. This is a chance for Trig, firing it up over. Wraparound attempt, gets into the dirty zone, and Nolofsky's attempt is stopped by goaltender Teisty. 2:26 remains in the first period. Wayzata does have 10 shots on goal. They lead in that category. Not quite as important as leading in the all-important goals category. Edina on top 2-0. 2:20 now remains in the first period. Freeland along the wall. Bodied off the puck, and it's a breakout opportunity for Podiak. Podiak's pack does not connect. Trig Johnson throws in the direction of Meyer, I think is on the right side. Meyer on defense for Edina. He is out with Obitz. Obitz with the chance to play this one to Freeland. Freeland's pass doesn't quite connect, but he had Trig in his sights. Lucas Podiak dumps it down and gets taken out of the play. The two exchange addresses. They'll make sure they get those Christmas cards out next November. Circling back but not connecting on the pass was Ike Snustad. Back out to the neutral zone. Wayzata has to regroup. Tries for the zone entry but loses the puck in process. We get a tripping call. Freeland turned and gets knocked down. Nolan Fuzzy going off. Really big glove hand save. Nolan Fuzzy goes off. Minor penalty. Nolan Fuzzy goes off for the trip. Breaking out is Wayzata into the neutral zone. They gain the red line, dump it down. Short-handed, they're going to look to kill out the remainder of this period. There's a minute 5 left, so that's going to be a carryover penalty, assuming no one scores. This one will start in the first and roll over and complete in the second. About a 35-second disparity or so. Edina to Chapdelaine. Ferguson to Chapdelaine. That pass connected, but active sticks from Wayzata managed to gain control of it, thwarting the Edina power play effort. Aiden, he goes rink wide, dumping it in on the right-hand side. I believe that's Rankin. Chapdelaine, Rankin, and Bergeson with the forecheck. Trying to use the last 20 seconds here for one more scoring chance. Coming the other way, it's Jack Iverson. Iverson gains the blue line, swings wide, loses the puck into the corner. Now there's just 12 seconds to go in the period. His shot is denied.
Proud sponsor of the 33rd Edina Hockey O'Connor Tournament, Punch Bowl Social is a place for people to come and be themselves. Already the most unique concept in the restaurant world, Punch Bowl Social cultivates an eclectic approach to the concept of entertainment by combining a diner-inspired scratch kitchen, craft beverage program, and social gaming. By coming down for a night of family bowling, happy hour with friends, or a corporate event you booked with us, we promise to set the vibe for your tribe. Punch Bowl Social offers bowling and arcade and beverages that put some extra rock in your roll. Punch Bowl Social serves incredible nosh that will make your taste buds do the happy dance. Begin winning at adulting at Punch Bowl Social, where we guarantee to be the chicken to your waffles, the ping to your pong, the mason to your mule. Okay, you get the picture. Come and see us soon. Here's to going out right.
And we're back for period 2. Edina leads 2-0. Edina 11 saves. They had 10 shots and 2 of theirs went in. So for Wayzata, Teisty with 8 saves. 11 shots, no goals. Edina leads 2-0 as we go into the second period. Face-off comes to the right of Connor Salisbury. Hey Ya by Outcast is the buffer music. And we're back to the action. Edina has trouble with the breakout pass, and it deflects out into the slot. Good chance there for Iverson, whose shot hits a skate and bounces into the corner. But you have a feeling that something a little careless with the puck here might lead to a shorthanded goal. Wayzata's back to full strength as that carryover penalty has now expired. Dump the length of the ice. No icing. Play continues. Olsen pinned against the wall, and now it's Podiak trying to break out near side. He gets to the point. Meyer grabs that one. This puck comes out near side. Olsen, Meyer, swarming Edina forecheck, but they can't seem to gain possession enough to really do anything with the puck this shift. Olsen now throws it down into the corner, and it's a chance for Ike Snewstad of Wayzata to take it up the far wall. He's got Nolan Fuzzy if he can find him. Opts to skate it out himself. Lumbering through the neutral and powering over to his right-hand side. He's too big, too strong, and fortunately for Edina, Johnson able to stay on him there. Aiden rides him off into the corner, but it was a tough one for him to break up. Dumped in by Wayzata. They go off to complete their line change. Second period, one of the things we'll watch for, it's always trickier to defend the goal further away from your bench. 9:55 remaining in the second period. Wayzata tries to set something up on the perimeter, turning the puck over eventually in the direction of Edina's Andrew Guzik. Breakout opportunity on the far wall, but strong Wayzata forecheck, and it got through the glove of Salisbury, grabbed in the neutral zone, or excuse me, grabbed in the corner and thrown out to the neutral zone by Edina. This one does make it. No, it's kept in at the point. Great play there by Jackson Phillips. Edina keeps getting the puck cleared away from the goal, but it seems to just boomerang right back in, whether it's played to neutral zone or kept in at the point like it was there by Jackson Phillips. 9:15 remains in the second period, and powering down the right-hand side across the red line, entering the zone is Iverson. Iverson down in the corner, gets there first, looking out front, and coming off the bench after the line changes Caden Karn and the Moose, Stephen Muso Kranoff. Gonna have some fun with that one. Dumped in, and Wayzata completes their line change. Jumping over the boards is Jackson Wenzel. Wenzel's in retreat. He's gonna have to go back and get this one. Strong Edina forecheck. He's got two Edina players, Chapdelaine and Trigg, pinching him. Freeland gets the puck onto his stick, but bodied off the puck by Wayzata, and we're working the other direction. Oh, nice hit there. Freeland rocks him. They're going to call that a penalty. Leads to another Red and Black power play. Red and Black, one of our sponsors, and a little bit about Red and Black, who's doing a great job growing the off-season hockey options in Minnesota.
Red and Black has quickly become the largest developmental league in Minnesota, and 2018 marks our 5th year of play. The Red and Black League has helped produce over 150 junior and college hockey players. We offer spring and fall high school leagues along with fall youth leagues to assist in tryout preparation. This year, we've expanded to serve the entire metro area. The Red and Black League provides a challenging, structured environment focused on development, puck possession, creativity, and team play. To register, redandblackleagues.com.
You have a feeling if Wayzata's going to get back into this game, they need to score the next goal, and a great scoring chance there, and it's cleaned up on the backside. Iverson, I believe. Initial shot came from Anderson. Big right wing. I'm pretty sure that's Iverson. Either Iverson or Unitan buries that one. Wayzata cuts the margin in half, takes advantage of that Red and Black power play, and we are now at 2-1. Edina leads 2-1 on a power play goal scored by Wayzata that cuts that margin in half. Iverson with the initial shot. We'll listen to public address announcer Robin Cook. I think it's going to be Iverson from Anderson, cutting that margin in half. We are looking at a great game now, folks. Makes it much more interesting. 2-0 lead early. So boarding was the call, which means not only the minor penalty, now Freeland will have a 10-minute misconduct. Starts now that the goal has been scored, canceling out his minor. Rankin, breakout pass, nicely up ahead to Bergeson. It is Iverson. Iverson from Anderson. And Unitan. 6 from 15 and 7. Goes in the books. Iverson from Anderson and Unitan, power play goal. What I was trying to say earlier, before I had to listen to our public address, is that next goal is a big one. 2-0 lead early for Edina. If they were to get the third goal, they'd go up 3-0. That would be problematic for Wayzata. However, the next goal was scored by Wayzata. Now it's just 2-1. One swing of the bat, and we could be back to level. Still plenty of time left. 7 minutes to go in the second period. And Wayzata comfortably ahead in shots, 15-10. And I think that's kind of indicative of how even this game has been. Now that Wayzata's on the board, it's pretty even gameplay. And Edina with the lead, but the game looks like it could go either way at this point. That pops out to the neutral zone. Pops out to the neutral zone. And it is kept in. Not kept in, which leads to the face-off opportunity. Shut Up and Dance With Me. Why am I drawing a blank on the band that sings that? It'll come to me. Cleared out into the slot and eventually out of the zone by Edina. Back in his own end is Wenzel. Wenzel circles, evades the forechecker, and comes out the other side with a nice pass up ahead to Anderson. Anderson goes over to our goal scorer, Iverson. Iverson, Anderson, we're tied. Anderson picks up the spare change. This time the shot came from Iverson. Iverson returns the favor. Anderson knots it up. We are tied 2-2. Those came in quick succession. That didn't take long, did it? Wowza. 6:14 remains in period 2, and we are knotted at 2. Little reset for everybody. We'll start over. That was exciting. Thought Edina was possibly going to pull away and make it one-sided, and next thing you know, boom, bang, we're tied at 2. Anderson credited with the goal. Iverson with the assist. No secondary assist. So returning the favor, it's first off Iverson from Anderson and Unitan, and then it's Anderson from Iverson. We are tied. 5:44 remains. Of the 5 championship games I've done here on Championship Sunday, we had 2 duds. We had a 4-0 shutout and an 8-0 shutout. Those weren't great games, but we had 3. One was epic, and another one went to shootout. 3 outstanding games, and then the scored 8 final. Edina beat Moorhead, and Moorhead had done enough to be ranked number 1 in the state by someone that ranked Squirt's team. So this has dumped the length of the ice. So anyway, what I'm getting at is telling you about the 5 games thus far. I think we've got our 4th great game here. Kept it at the point. Snewstad shot. That's a big save by Salisbury. Bounds off into the corner. Breakout opportunity for Edina. Here comes Obitz. Obitz clips it out to the neutral zone. Comes back to his stick and gets knocked down, batted down by Wayzata. Entering the zone is Snewstad. Fatigue possibly a factor. 2 teams with 7 defensemen combined. Wayzata's going to roll 3, and Edina's got 2 pairs. So something we'll watch as the game goes on. In the players' defense, or in the players' favor, is the fact that there are just 12-minute periods. Penalties called on Wayzata leads to another red and black power play. We get a penalty called here on Wayzata.
Sports Content Management is a proud partner and tournament manager of the EHA tournaments. For live streaming, video production, content management, and tournament management, check us out at sportscontentmanagement.com.
Sports Content Manager, producers of today's web stream, handling the technical piece. Wouldn't be possible without the support of Edina Hockey Association, bringing these games to you. And I tell you, there's no place I'd rather be just enjoying the heck out of being here for Championship Sunday in the 33rd Annual Bob O'Connor Tournament. So leads to a red and black power play for Edina. Wayzata on the kill. Stretch pass outside the zone. Hits Iverson. He enters. Comes in wide side. Shot. Big, huge rebound. Almost deflected into the goal. Johnson came to clean things up. Aiden Johnson, that is. And hit his stick and bounded just wide. That would have been devastating to give up a shorty in such fashion. But nonetheless, it stays out of the goal. And we'll play on 2-2. Powering toward the goal and a nice dangle down low. Working to his backhand is Anderson. Anderson had the poise to recognize, even though they're short-handed, he had some room and some time, and he didn't want to take that wide-angle shot. Tried to slide it through the 5-hole of Salisbury, and almost the shorty to take the lead. Still a minute and 5 seconds remaining in this man advantage for Edina. Still a minute and 5 seconds. Iverson dumps this one down to the end wall. Aiden rings the boards, clears it out. Maybe not out. Maybe just to the blue line, not out. I've got a little blind spot here as that play is in front of the Wayzata bench, and I can't see what happens along the boards. Thought he cleared it out, but pinched in by Wayzata. They've done a great job in the second period of bouncing back and keeping the pressure on Edina's end. They trailed 2-0 somewhat early in this game. They now lead. They are now tied 2-2 and lead 19-10 on the shot clock, which I think is indicative of how much they've carried the play in the second period. This one bounces off the end wall and comes out to Elvis Rotter on the far side. Rotter gets it to the blue line, not out. Opportunity now for Karn to see what he can do, and he's going to skate this one all the way down the right-hand side, gains the zone where he runs into Aiden. Wayzata is now full strength, and they were doing quite fine with just 4, even generating some scoring chances on that PK. His pass is out of the zone, but a little bit too far over the stick of Sam Meyer. This pass is behind Olsen. He can't reel that one in. Forced in retreat is Jackson Wenzel. We get a stoppage of play. Face-off coming down at the other end.
Exceed Hockey Camps are affordable all-day summer camps for your young athlete. Spend a week with us or spend the whole summer. 5 convenient metro locations in Eden Prairie, Prior Lake, Lakeville, Woodbury, and Vadnais Heights. Fishing, kayaking, academic time, field games, and more. Visit exceedgoals.com for more information.
Back to the action. Just 1 minute 55 seconds remains in the second period. We are tied at 2. In case you just joined us, I'm John Conley here. Our producer and cameraman is Joe Henches. For Sports Contact Management, we are doing the game courtesy of Edina Hockey Association that makes all this possible. Having a great time, loving the end-to-end action on Championship Sunday, and it has been a great game if you're just joining us, as Edina opened up a 2-0 lead, and it is now much closer than that. 2-2. Wayzata bouncing back and really playing well, carrying the gameplay through the second period. It is 2-2, 93 seconds to go in this, the second period. Wenzel pulls it off the wall and tries to break out near side to Unitan. Unitan gets it out clear across the ice. Here comes Iverson. Iverson's a big power forward for Wayzata. Goes to his forehand. Nice play there by Obitz to chip that one away and stop the Wayzata attack. They're able to keep the pressure on, however, as it's kept in at the point. Wenzel over to Anderson. Anderson, top corner, snipe. Boom goes the dynamite. 3-2 Wayzata. Wayzata has made an improbable comeback. 3 straight goals. Anderson top Cheds with a major laser wrister right up over that glove. Salisbury had position on him. Salisbury was in a great spot. Not quite able to cover the entire goal, but holy cow. That little sliver up over his glove, and taking it upstairs is Anderson. 15 from 7. Anderson from Unitan in the final minute of period 2. Anderson from Unitan, and we are now looking at Wayzata in control of the scoreboard, and Edina trying to fight their way back in. Good follow-up by the Moose. Musokranov. Wayzata just dominating the second period. They now have 21 shots against Edina's 10. This is turned over to Trevor Olson. Olson takes it down to the end wall. Not a lot of time to operate. He's just down to 10 seconds to go. We'll see what he can do with that. Played out to the neutral zone. That's how our period ends.
Punch Bowl Social, located at St. Louis Park's West End, is a fun-filled destination for groups large or small and an ideal venue for a season-ending team party.
Red and Black has quickly become the largest developmental league in Minnesota, and 2018 marks our 5th year of play. The Red and Black League has helped produce over 150 junior and college hockey players. We offer spring and fall high school leagues along with fall youth leagues to assist in tryout preparation. This year, we've expanded to serve the entire metro area. The Red and Black League provides a challenging, structured environment focused on development, puck possession, creativity, and team play. To register, redandblackleagues.com. Red and Black has quickly become the largest developmental league in Minnesota, and 2018 marks our 5th year of play. The Red and Black League has helped produce over 150 junior and college hockey players. We offer spring and fall high school leagues along with fall youth leagues to assist in tryout preparation. This year, we've expanded to serve the entire metro area. The Red and Black League provides a challenging, structured environment focused on development, puck possession, creativity, and team play. To register, redandblackleagues.com.
We're back for the third period. John Connolly here with our producer and cameraman Joe Henches. Yet another thriller in Edina. Game 6 of Championship Sunday for the Bob O'Connor tournament in its 33rd year. In case you just joined us, I've had 2 duds today. Nice shot there. Nice shot there. Working with Meyer. I think that's probably Trevor Olson. Trying to get the, no, it might be Bergeson. Another save. Yeah, Bergeson is out there with Rankin and I think Meyer. So, Squirt C, epic 0-0 through 3 periods, 4 periods, 5 periods. Finally, we got our winner. We'll play the second overtime today, 4-on-4, and there was an odd man rush. Next game was a dud. I think it was 8-0 in the Squirt B final. Squirt A was epic. Great championship game. Edina beats Moorhead. Oh, that one just bounces right through the goal, right through that dirty zone. Edina beats Moorhead. Moorhead was ranked number 1 entering this tournament. And one of the 2 Edina, they actually had 2 good games. They lost to one of the Edina teams yesterday, or they beat one of the Edina teams 2-1 yesterday, and today lost to the other 3-2 in a game that Moorhead had led. Oh, he doesn't know where it is. Big save by Salisbury, but he didn't know where it was. So anyway, that's a recap for the Squirt game action. First one was overtime thriller. Second one was a dud. Third one was a great game. Moorhead losing to Edina. Then in the Pee-wees, which are now in the books, had real good game at Pee-wee C. That one went to shootout. And then had my second dud of the day. This is my 6th, and it's the 4th great game of the day. It's pretty exciting here. Wayzata leads 3-2. They've taken 23 shots to Edina's 12. And after trailing 2-0 after 1 period, completely locked them down, only giving up 2 shots on goal in the second while scoring 3 goals themselves. Pretty impressive. So we're back to it here. 10 minutes to go in the game. Edina tries to ring the boards and bring it up far side. Couple whacks at it and a couple big saves by Salisbury. Kept in by Wayzata at the point. That's Wenzel. Oh, they were trying to stretch it out to Trevor Olson for the breakaway, and pass didn't quite get through. Nice play anticipating it by Wenzel on defense. Now they work around Wenzel, but awaiting is Lucas Podiak. Good stout defense here. Now that Wayzata has the lead, we can expect them to gain the red line and dump it down to the end wall as much as they can. If they can keep Edina off the board, they don't need any more goals. Also need to stay out of the penalty box. Some of my game thoughts for you. Stay tuned at the end of this game for the State Run Game Recap. State Run Game Recap. I'll have my 3 thoughts for the game in case you missed it. Need to tell someone what happened. You could share my thoughts from the State Run Game Recap. StateRun.com. If you want to see some great hats and apparel. A lot of it's hockey themed and also fishing. The Billy Fish is a very popular hat that a lot of people were asking about at the apparel table this week. 9 minutes to go in the game. Dumped in, everybody tags up. That's Ike Snustad. Down into the corner for Edina. Breakout opportunity for Will Meyer. Oh, point blank shot and almost a rebound goal. Now it's a spinorama backhand and a huge save. Eli Anderson is all over it today. Eli Anderson gets that rebound from Iverson and almost buries it.
This is Steve Vellner on behalf of the entire Edina Hockey Association. We want to thank all of our participants and members for the 33rd annual Edina Bob O'Connor Hockey Tournament.
Steve Vellner is the Edina Hockey Association president, responsible for overseeing an organization that runs 4 tournaments a year. This is the 4th and final, and folks, I'm going to be a little bit sad to see it end. I had the opportunity to see a lot of good hockey here at Braemar Arena. Really enjoyed every minute of it. And this is the final tournament of the year. Back to the action. We have a penalty upcoming, and that's certainly going to change things this late in the game. Edina, just 7 minutes, 46 seconds left, and they're going to go a man down, giving Wayzata another red and black power play.
Missing Pieces Escape Games is a family-owned and operated escape room in Edina. With games that are designed to be family-friendly and fun for all ages, this is your chance to be Sherlock Holmes, Laura Croft, or James Bond. Book today at missingpiecesmn.com.
Petrala goes off for the minor. He gets a tripping call. Petrala goes off for tripping. Right in front, this is Anderson. He's been dangerous all game with 2 goals already, 1 assist, looking to add to that total on the power play. Our power play is sponsored by Red and Black. Played a couple commercials from Red and Black about their leagues, and redandblack.com. redandblackleagues.com, I'm sorry. Wide angle shot. This one is saved. This time Salisbury knows he has that one covered. Earlier he had one where he wasn't sure if he had it covered and kind of had to go searching for it.
Looking for professionally run off-season spring or fall development league? Go to redandblackleagues.com. The Red and Black League offers both high school and youth levels. Join Minnesota's #1 developmental hockey league by visiting redandblackleagues.com.
Wayzata with bodies down low below the dots, trying to get into that dirty zone. Wrestling in the slot is Jack Iverson. He's tied up by Edina's defender Guzik. And Edina desperately trying to clear the zone. Still 1 minute to go in this Wayzata power play. Dane Unitan rings the boards behind the net and leaves it for Anderson. Anderson walks it out front. This time he tries a pass option. Couple whacks at it. Desperately trying to keep it out of the net are all the Edina players. Everybody, all hands on deck, scrumming away. We've got Aiden down low with Guzik, as well as a couple forwards like Bergeson helping out. And I think the other one out there is Chap Delane. Still 30 seconds to go in this man advantage. Wayzata doing a great job keeping the pressure on. Just 6 minutes to go. I'm sorry, 6 minutes to go. And if they were to get one more, kind of get a sense time could be running out for Edina. Right now they trail 3-2. Aiden throws it out, not to the neutral, however, as it's kept in by Snewstad. Comes Chapdelaine. Chapdelaine walks around one man, short-handed, but he enters the zone, carrying it a long way, tries to work toward his backhand, and shovels a shot that goes through the slot. Edina is now full strength. 5 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in this game. Edina now has all 5 skaters back to full strength. They still trail by a goal. Rink-wide pass connects, streaking through is Nolan Fuzzy. Fuzzy takes it down to the end wall, pinning Edina back. Obitz tries to work the breakout. Over Meyer's stick out to Malofsky. Malofsky scored the first goal of the game. Seems like a lifetime ago, ancient history, when Edina had the lead. He put him up 1-0. This one bangs off the glass, kept in at the left-hand point by Wenzel. Momentarily, however, as Rankin manages to chip that one out to the neutral zone. Nice, smart play there, Wayzata. Just trying to keep the puck out of their own end. It's going to be hard for Edina to score if they can't gain the blue line, and we're now inside of 5 minutes. I always say if you can have a lead once you get inside of 5 minutes, you can do a lot just to milk the clock. And I think we'll see a steady diet of Wayzata trying to gain the red line and throw it down the length of the ice if they can maintain this lead. Meyer into the corner. He's got Jackson Phillips that gets the puck off of his stick and chips it out to the neutral. Chips in the direction of Iverson, actually, who powers out to the neutral zone. Iverson, Anderson, and Dane Unitan have just been very, very impressive all game long.
Looking for a professionally run off-season spring or fall development league? Go to redandblackleagues.com. The Red and Black League offers both high school and youth levels. Join Minnesota's #1 developmental hockey league by visiting redandblackleagues.com.
.409 remains. Wayzata with a 3-2 lead over Edina. 4 minutes remaining. It's been a thriller, folks. Petrala taking it all the way down into the attacking end. A little bit of back and forth, but not a lot happening. I don't know how to describe it other than to say we've got a extended scrum. Edina ties the game. Eventually they get the puck down to the end. Some dirty work along the wall. Edina has tied the game. 3:24 remains. Wayzata had controlled play for a very long time, and now we are tied. Folks, it doesn't get any better than this. 3:24 remains, third period, 3-3. 3:24 remains, third period, and we are tied from Braemar. We are tied. Kel Freeland takes it down into the corner. Little hop in his step now that Edina has leveled the game. Disappointing to see them go from 2 goals up to 1 goal down. Petrella from Meyer and Olsen. Petrella from Meyer and Olsen. Petrella and from Meyer and Olsen. That squares it up, and we are tied. .240 remains in regulation, and it's probably not too early for me to start talking about what happens if we end tied and go to overtime. We'll do that on the period, on the next whistle. Down into the corner is Johnson. Johnson surveys the situation. This is Aiden. Aiden plays out far side, but breaking it up is Eli Anderson. Anderson gets it down to Iverson. Iverson looks into the slot, gets it down into the dirty zone, and it's grabbed by goaltender Salisbury. Salisbury with the stoppage and the cover. 2:13 remains in a tie game, 3-3 third period. Should we remain tied? We'll take a 2-minute break, and we're going to come right back with a 5-minute running time, overtime. 5-on-5 are the skaters with the goalies, or 6-on-6, 5-on-5. If we're still tied after period 4, we'll play period 5, which will be 5-on-5 running time, overtime, 4-on-4 with the skaters, and then we'll go to a 3-round shootout. So I don't think we're done yet. Abitz goes around the defender and takes a wide-angle shot. This one's steered aside by Teisty, giving Wayzata an opportunity to break out. They get to the blue line, but it's kept in at the right point by Will Meyer. It's a great game. Wayzata 31-15 on the shot counter. They really dominated play after they fell down 2-0, but opportunistically scoring, Petrala levels it up at 3 late in the third period, and this has been everything you could hope for. This has just been an outstanding game. Our scorekeeper today, member of the Hoke family, Robin Cook, as I mentioned. He'll probably have worked 90 games as the public address announcer. He's about to read off that there's 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute remaining in the period. And Robin doing a great job queuing up the tunes, keeping the game sheet, and running public address. We're into the final minute of regulation, folks. Little hit there. It's going to go uncalled, but the Moose Akronov, pushing down one of the Edina players late in the game. Elvis Rotter gains the blue line, takes it in, and it's chipped out to neutral zone. Thrown the length of the ice by Nalofsky, and we'll get play into the Wayzata end. It dies in the corner, so there's no icing call. They'll try to break it up to Rotter up the near wall. Petrala, he tied the game moments ago, one of the day's heroes. Meyer with a shot that whistles through the slot, trying to get a tip job, but no green jerseys there. This one's chipped out to neutral zone by Wayzata. There's 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go in the period. And looks like we're going to have some free hockey, folks. Free hockey. We're going to have overtime coming up here in just a moment. 2-1, and that'll do it. Going to take a quick break. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is John Conley here for Sports Content Television.
Hey hockey fans, this is Robbie Hoke. The snow is melting and soon the grass will be growing. Mow, blow, edge, and trim, all at a great price. If you're in the Indian Hills, contact me at 612-803-2423.
Proud sponsor of the 33rd Edina Hockey O'Connor Tournament, Punchbowl Social is a place for people to come and be themselves. Already the most unique concept in the restaurant world, Punchbowl Social cultivates an eclectic approach to the concept of entertainment by combining a diner-inspired scratch kitchen, craft beverage program, and social gaming. By coming down for a night of family bowling, happy hour with friends, or a corporate event you booked with us, we promise to set the vibe for your tribe. Punchbowl Social offers bowling and arcade and beverages that put some extra rock in your roll. Punchbowl Social serves incredible nosh that will make your taste buds do the happy dance. Begin winning at adulting at Punchbowl Social, where we guarantee to be the chicken to your waffles, the ping to your pong, the mason to your mule. Okay, you get the picture. Come and see us soon. Here's to going out right.
At the end of the game, at the exciting conclusion of today's overtime contest, stay tuned for the state-run game summary. State-run game summary, the 3 themes that I think define today's play. StateRun.com for some beautiful apparel from State Run. State Run, our sponsor of the State Run game summary. Already got some ideas in mind here for the storylines, and got a few things to choose from as we've seen some pretty spirited play. Recapping the scoring so far for Edina, opening it up, Will Nalofsky with assists to Trevor Olson and Andrew Guzik, made it 1-0. They took a 2-0 lead in the first period. Second goal was scored by Henry Chapdelaine with an assist to number 16, Aidan Johnson. In the second period, it was all Wayzata. They scored 3 goals to take the lead. First one was Iverson with an assist to Anderson and Unitan. Then it was Anderson from Iverson and Anderson from Unitan. We were at 3. We get a stoppage of play clock will run, so this overtime will go pretty quickly if we have some stoppages, as it is just 5-minute running time, 5-on-5. Unitan gets the puck over to Iverson. Iverson with a shot, and this one goes just wide. That could have ended it right there, folks. Salisbury standing tall. Didn't give him much to shoot at. Chapdelaine with a breakaway. Chapdelaine shoots it into the back of the net. Henry Chapdelaine buries your overtime game winner. That'll do it, folks. Chapdelaine with his second goal of the game. And Edina, Bantam C champions, Edina are your winners. Holy cow, what a thriller. Henry Chapdelaine gets the puck, gets behind the Wayzata defenders, and ends this bad boy. 4-3 overtime winners on the game winner, Henry Chapdelaine, hammering it into the back of the net. And that is your final. Folks, just give me a moment here, and we'll be right back with the State Run game summary. State Run game summary coming up in just a moment. StateRun.com to see their site. State Run, one of the sponsors of these broadcasts. Can't thank everybody enough for watching. All right, my State Run game summary. I have given this much consideration. 3 themes of today's game. I think it was interesting how Edina took control early. Those goals were scored by Nalofsky and Chapdelaine in the first period and really set the tone early for Edina before things evaporated. And they really were non-existent, just 2 shots on goal in the second period. So I think it was Edina early and then waning. Not sure what the change was from period 1 to 2, but credit Wayzata. And thought 2 for the game is really a lot of production out of Wayzata's top line. Dane Unitan, Eli Anderson, and Jack Iverson, all 3 goals scored by that line. Unitan, 2 assists. Anderson, 2 goals, 1 assist. Iverson, 1 Gino, 1 Apple. Really impressive high-end talent off of that line for Wayzata. Theme 2 is that this was a close game in large part because of their efforts. And final thought on the game is we're into Bantams now. There's a lot of physicality, but small players stepping up big. Petrala kind of average, maybe a little smaller end of average, is one of the players that ties this game. He's one of today's heroes. And with the game winner, probably the smallest player on the ice, Chapdelaine, Henry Chapdelaine, his second goal of the game. So big players coming up small, coming up large. What did I just say? I meant small players coming up big. Small players coming up big, John. Small players coming up big is my third of 3 game summary thoughts for the State Run game summary. I want to thank everybody for watching. 6 in the books, 4 were great games. Got 1 more coming up for the Bantam B final. I can't wait to do it. Thank everybody for watching. For our producer and cameraman, Joe Henches, this is John Conley signing off from the 33rd Annual Bob O'Connor Tournament.